Hey, everybody. I want you guys to put your videos on so I can see you.
No.
How is everyone?
Pretty good.
Good.
I
Good.
thought this might be better. I thought this might be better than it is. All right. Hey, I want to take attendance so I can get to know who you are. Bobby Anderson.
Yeah, that's me.
So you got Brody up there.
Yeah, I go by Brody.
Matt Binkowski.
Yeah, right here.
All right. Morgan Brady,
Here.
Max Bree,
I'm here.
Ryan Burns,
I'm here.
Martin Estra,
Yeah, right here. Hello.
yeah, how do you say your name?
It was-
Estravana?
Yeah, that's fine. Estevarena, yeah.
Dejor.
Here, how you doing?
All right. Caitlin Flaherty,
Here.
Bobby Fragel.
Here.
Did I say that right?
Frigali.
Frigali.
Yeah.
Busse?
Here, Busa.
Busse.
Busa, yeah.
Megan Hill,
Here.
Jacob Jasinski,
Yeah, right here.
James Johnson,
Right here.
Brooke Chapinka.
Here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
John Kenny,
Here.
Elias Cott,
Here.
Brooklyn Latang,
Here.
William Lowe,
Here.
Paige Miller.
Here. Also, I'm sorry about my video. I just have to update my computer, but I'll have it on for next time.
Okay, thank you, Paige. Noah Minton,
Right here.
Madison Mundenar,
Here.
Brendan O'Kane,
Here.
Joe Pepano,
Here.
Tyler Petrie,
Petrie.
Petrie,
Yep.
Abhishri Ramesh, Cole Real,
Here.
Kristen Reynolds,
Here.
say here again.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Carrie Smith,
Here.
David Steria,
Here.
Nolan Toft,
Yeah, I'm here.
Sean Wesley,
Here.
okay, That was cool, right? I asked a poll. I did a poll. I never did that before on Zoom. So 2/3 of you would prefer to be in a classroom. I'm sorry, we're not in a classroom. 3 out of all 30 of you have never had me before. So you all expected to have Todd Moe, right? I'm sorry. You're stuck with me. And actually, I only found out I was teaching this class on Thursday, which isn't very long ago. So, yeah, I have to bear with me, yeah? We'll work together and we figure out a way to teach the class. So, since most of you don't know who I am, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've been at Bonaventure for 6 years. I am not a career academic. I worked for 25 years before I went back to school and got my PhD. I traded in the financial markets. I got my BS degree from Fairfield University, and I went to work on Wall Street. And the firm that I was working for sent me overseas, and I spent about 11 years trading the government bond markets in Europe out of London. And those markets used to all be traded out open outcry. You know, we would wear colorful jackets and trade in a pit and scream and shout at each other, and we had a ball. And those markets all became electronic. They all went to computer trading. So I didn't have the wherewithal, you know, to trade. I could see the trade, but I couldn't get to it because I don't type very well with my fingers, you know. So I went back to school. I came back to America in 2000, and I went back to school, and I got my PhD at Fordham, and I started teaching. And my motivation to go back to school, first I got a master's degree in mathematics, thinking that I would be an algorithmic trader, start coding and trade the markets computerized, you know, black box. But when I got into a classroom and I started working with students and teaching, I found out that I liked it a lot more than trading. Of course, it's not as lucrative, you know, but so I kept on as a teacher. So that's what happened to me. Normally I teach, I did teach money and banking for the first 3 years I was at Bonaventure. And then I got bumped off of that, and I was been teaching mostly MBA classes, and I teach econometrics and investments. And this past spring, they said, we want you to, you know, I was teaching 2 sections of econometrics, and they said, we want you to make that 1 section. So I said, okay. So that 1 section had 39 kids in it. So when COVID came, I said, hey, I don't want to teach 39 kids in a classroom. I'll teach them online, because I thought I was pretty good at teaching online. And my other classes, my MBA classes, are all online. So they said, okay. So then we found out Todd Moe left, and they asked me if I would teach this class. And I said, well, yeah, but I want to teach it online because I live in Connecticut. So, I mean, I live in Allegheny. I have a house in Allegheny, but I'm in Connecticut, all summer with my wife and over the winter with my wife. So I wasn't about to go back to Bonaventure to teach one class. So I said, put the econometrics online, and econometrics is a lot of coding. So it's well suited for online. So then they said they wanted me to teach money and banking. And I said, okay, but I want to stay in Connecticut. So that's why we're online. And when they said, we want you to teach money and banking, I had no freaking idea that there was 31 of you, right? That's a lot of kids. You don't even all fit on the one screen. So that's the story. That's why we're here today. That's how it all came to be. Are all of you like either on campus or right off campus? All right. Can you see my Moodle screen? So obviously I just found out I got to do this, so I just started to do it. So this is who I am. That's where my office is, although I'm not there. And you can generally get me anytime. This phone number is my cell phone. So if you got to get in touch with me, you could send me a text if it's really important. Just say who you are, because of course I don't know who it's coming from, So this is our syllabus. This is basically syllabus day, right? We just go over what we're going to do. This is all standard stuff that Bonaventure makes us do. Values, right? The SBU values off the wall. Love, respect, joy, peace, compassionate service. Financial institutions and their risks, financial markets, the Federal Reserve, which is our central bank, money supply, monetary policies, program objectives, integral role money and banking play in the function of the overall economy. Required text is Mishkin, the 12th edition. So in my email, I think I said to you that I don't care if you get the 11th edition or the 12th edition, or you get the 12th edition with my lab, right? I'm not going to require that you use my lab. That's the digital learning platform that comes with the Pearson. All the work that I will give you to do will come from the textbook. So, what I'm trying to say is that you can get the 11th edition and save yourself a whole lot of money and be fine, as long as you're able to tie together the 11th and the 12th edition. Yeah? Or you could rent the 12th edition by itself, standalone, and you'll be fine. Or you could rent the 12th edition with the subscription, you know, the e-card to My Lab. And that gives you all the supplemental questions and problems and all kinds of crap that you may be wanting to do, you know, to help you study or whatever. So there are different levels of what you can do. And personally, I don't care. Right? Does that sound fair?
Just a quick question. So you won't be requiring us to upload our homework in the My Lab thing then?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
And that's a very good question that I haven't even really ever got to thinking about. You know, what to do about homework. Normally, I assign homework, and what I normally do is I go like this, watch. This is the way I normally teach. He says, watch. So what I do is I put all the PowerPoints up here, and then I put problems up here. Those are for you. That's homework for you. I don't want it. I don't want you to submit it to me or anything, right? We'll generally go over them during class time, but I figure we're all grown-ups here. So if you want to learn and you want to take it seriously, then you do the homework, you know? And if you don't feel like doing the homework, then don't. Typically, my exams are drawn from the homework. So, you know, it makes a lot of sense for you to know how to do the problems in the textbook that I've circled. So what I do is I take the textbook and I circle the problems and then I post it on Moodle. Like I did here. Okay. This is where we are. This is where we'll be every session, okay? I don't know if we'll do this all the time. Like when they said, oh, teach the class online, they mean teach it synchronous online so that we have to sit down at this appointed time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we don't have to sit down at this appointed time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So in other words, I could give you work to do and you do it whenever you want. And we don't have to spend so much time on Zoom. How many people like that idea?
Love it.
I was afraid of that. Okay. Supplemental text. So you should be able to have internet access. So this is what I was talking about with homework, right? There will be homework every chapter. But I want you to do it. Don't give it to me. And then we'll go over it in class anyway. Okay? We should have 2 exams and a final, normally. Those are going to be online on Moodle too. So I haven't quite figured out, you know, what sort of form they're going to be, but we'll get there, you know. The first one will probably be after chapter 5 or 6. So case studies, the case studies are things I used to do. Now, didn't they say something about the semester ends like Thanksgiving? But then we have work to do after Thanksgiving, right? So they're going to make all of you go home at Thanksgiving and not come back. So what I'm thinking in the back of my mind, and I haven't figured this out yet, is that we should do something like just have presentations after Thanksgiving, right? So we'll split you into groups, and each group will do a presentation or something. So I'm going to do that instead of having case studies, I think. You know what I'm saying? So we get up to Thanksgiving, and then after that, y'all be home, but we'll just zoom in some sort of a project, presentation or something like that, okay? Class participation is 10%. That means I expect you to come to Zoom. First exam, second exam, final exam is cumulative. And that case study will be your presentation. So this is an outline of what we're going to do. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, blah, 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 blah. I just copied this from when I taught the course 4 years ago. So maybe this will change, but if it does, I will certainly let you know. And the final exam, that's when it's scheduled to be, but we can work on that too, because it'll all be online, you know? Okay? So here's what I want to do right now. Because you're all at home and you all look lonely and incredibly freaking bored, holy smoke. I'm going to put you all into groups for like 5 minutes so you can bullshit with each other. And then I'll visit, and then we'll come back and we'll start lecturing. Does anybody have any questions? Am I shouting? Okay.
I had to stay here, man.
How was that? Lonely and bored?
Yeah, pretty much. Not much stuff to do here in Olean during summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's everybody?
Good.
Good.
Anybody want to ask a question that's easier to ask in a small group?
Say it again.
Okay, I'll let you play.
How you doing?
Yeah, how are you?
Hey, how are you guys?
Good.
Good. Yeah, we're all good.
Are you all on campus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Can't all be in Connecticut.
Are y'all in individual rooms or have you got roommates?
Got roommates, but I got my own room, so
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, that's
yeah. Yeah, not too bad.
all right. Anybody have a question that they want to ask that's easier to ask in a small group?
Yeah, why is the second exam worth more than the first?
Because invariably people don't realize what they have to do and they fail the first one.
Enough.
Answer.
Well,
No, sounds good.
Yeah.
so it's like a built-in opportunity for people to get their act together.
I think Giles did the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, I think I'm pretty fair. I don't know, but I think I'm pretty fair as a teacher. So
Pretty fair guy.
I don't think I ever ask anything that I haven't talked about. So let me join the other rooms and then we'll all come back.
All right.
All right.
Sounds
Thank you.
good.
Oh, nice. Hello.
Hey,
How's it going?
how's everybody doing?
Good.
Good, how are you?
Great. So where is everybody? On campus?
Yeah, townhouses. Yeah, townhouse.
Townhouses? That looks like the library, Bobby.
Yeah. I had an in-person class right before this, so I had to come right over here.
Oh, how was the in-person class? How did that go?
It was okay. It was in Plasman and they have like single desks for everybody. There wasn't many kids in the class, so it wasn't very, she split us into two groups.
Oh, yeah. All right. Anybody have a question they want to ask? It's easier to ask in a small group.
Not yet.
Okay. I'm going to go join the others and the other two groups and we'll all come back later.
All right, cool.
Wow, you're a lively bunch. William Lowe, where are you?
I'm in like a room in my garden apartment.
Oh, yeah? It looks ominous with that wall behind you.
Yeah, it's like a little closet area, but we put the chairs in it so like people can come in here and do Zoom.
All right. Looks like Anybody have any questions that is easier to ask in a small group?
No.
Okay.
You said any like homework you assign is more just going to be for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we'll go over the homework. So, you'll participate in the discussion. So it behooves you to do it. And the exams come really from the homework. So
You had said too that we might not meet every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday on Zoom. Are you gonna tell us which days?
oh no, it'll be a surprise. No, I'm kidding. Yes, of course, we'll have to tell you.
Okay.
For the time being, we'll just meet and then we'll figure out a way to go forward, okay?
Okay.
We got to figure out what works best for everybody.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you know, this is a bit of a pain, right?
Kind of.
So we want to make, somehow make it a way, a way for this to work for everybody. And I'll need your help. Tell me this isn't working, you know, I'm not getting anything out of it or whatever, you know? Okay, I'm going to go join the last group and then we'll all come back. Oh. I lost track of what group I was in.
I just think it'll be.
If we get one case here, they're gonna.
Oh
pick
yeah, dude.
Just like.
Well, that's not the case.
It's only if people leave, though. I think. Like
That's what I was thinking.
Like if everyone stays like here, like
Why would I want to stay here though? Like
no,
you're literally not letting us do anything. I'm gonna go home as soon as I can. At least I can do stuff there. Like
yeah, I know.
You're talking about being a prisoner on campus?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Kinda.
They don't let you do anything, huh?
You're not even allowed to go
Oh.
over to other people's rooms and visit them.
You're not?
No, they just sent an email.
Yeah, just like an hour ago.
How are they going to police that?
I have no
I
idea.
really don't know.
But an RA said they were gonna fine a person, like if they got caught doing it again. Which I mean, I don't know how true or strict that is, but if they'll actually do it, but that's not fun.
I know a couple of the RAs are like excited to write people up for this, so just be careful. And they're
Yeah.
getting paid double now, so that's
Paid
another like
double? Wow.
Oh my
that's
God.
like another incentive for them to write people up.
Oh my God.
So-
I don't get it. At the Hickey, can you sit with like people? Like I don't have
I
a
don't
plan.
think so.
Yeah, you can sit with people, but you still have to like wear your mask while you're walking around, and then you are distanced by tables. So I don't know if you're allowed to move chairs to like add chairs.
Probably
No,
not.
No,
I'm
you
glad
can't
I
add
didn't sign
chairs.
up. I'm glad I didn't pay for
Dude, no way.
it because there was no
that.
way. I'll just
No.
pick my own. It's fine.
All right. Anybody have any questions that is easier to ask in a small group?
So we definitely don't like actually need that Pearson online lab thing. Like it's good to have, but like you just like there's not going to be any tests or anything on there, right?
No.
Awesome.
No, it'll be all practice and stuff like that.
All right.
You could give it back.
Awesome. Because I just
Give
bought
it-
it yesterday. And I
But
don't know if I need it.
send it back. If you're not going to use it, send it back, you know?
Okay. I don't know. I might use it, but I don't know.
I just put it up there to give students, you know, the real gung-ho students, the opportunity to learn extra. So far, nobody's done it except for you. All right, let me go to the other last group and then we'll all come back together.
All right.
Wow, what a lively group we have here.
We were talking.
How is everyone?
Good.
Good.
Anybody have any questions that, is easy to ask in a small group?
No, I don't have any.
I can't think of anything. Not really.
How many have already been to a real class? How was it?
It's good. It was weird. Mine first one was in the Richter, which was really weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was in a Plasman, so it was a bit hot up there.
Mine was in Doyle, but they just like redid all of like first floor Doyle to make it more classroom friendly, and it was actually pretty cool.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to take us out of groups and hey, can you guys see both of these, the notes and the slide?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. So I'm only going to do like 5 minutes of this, you know. This is the book that we're using. Why are we doing it? That's what this is talking about. We want to figure out the financial markets, such as the bond market, the stock market, foreign exchange. How does that stuff play into your regular daily life? Yeah. How do banks, investments, and insurance companies work? Right? So banks take your money. They also lend you money. Investments, you can get into the markets through an investment company. Of course, insurance companies, right? You all have automobile insurance and all that sort of stuff. And then the role of money in the economy. So we need to recognize the importance of financial markets in the economy. If we did not have financial markets, the economy would just grind to a halt, right? Describe how financial intermediation and financial innovation affect banking and the economy. Intermediation, this is how the government makes the economy move, is through financial intermediation. You know, the government, like they'll buy treasury bonds or sell treasury bonds to affect the amount of money in the economy. So this is a powerful tool. And financial innovation, this is something you should all be, oh, shoot. Financial innovation is all about what are you going to do when you get out of Bonaventure? Are you going to be able to go into the financial world and provide some innovation, right? So this course will be an introduction to that sort of thing, okay? And then identify basic links between monetary policy, the business cycle, and economic variables. All that stuff is linked together. It's like an art, you know? The exchange rates, right? How many have traveled abroad? Probably quite a few of you. Explain how to study money, banking, and financial markets can help you in your career. You're all just starting out, right? Financial markets, funds transferred from people who have money to people who need money. So the financial markets provide the methodology for those of you that have extra money. Raise your hand if you have extra money you want to put in a savings account. Wow. How did you guys get extra money, man? That's like unheard of. So those of you that have extra money, you want to put it in the bank so that the bank or a financial intermediary can give that money to people who need it. Who's going to need money? Somebody on campus that wants to open up a sandwich shop, right? They deliver sandwiches between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. to any dorm room on campus. So they want to start that business. Is that a good business idea? No? Well, all right then, forget about it. Okay. That business would need to borrow money. So they would go to the bank or to the financial intermediary, which is the place where you guys that raised your hand when I said who has extra money, you guys would put your money there. Those guys would go and get the money. All right. So, securities, a financial instrument, is a claim on the issuer's future income or assets. A bond is a debt security that promises to make payments periodically for a specified period of time. So a financial instrument is any claim on the issuer's future income or assets, like a stock. A company issues a stock or common share in their company. That's a claim on their future income or assets. A bond is a debt. So that's if a company issues a bond, they're actually borrowing money. That's a debt security. And they promise to make payments periodically for a specified period of time. The interest rates is the cost of doing that. Yeah. So when you bring your money, your extra money to the bank, they pay you interest. But when you borrow money, you have to pay the interest. And the bank makes the spread, the difference between the two. Interest rates on selected bonds from 1950 to almost recently. So we see a great jump in interest rates back in the 80s. It's been steadily going down. So right around here we are now. It's corporate bonds are paying about 5%. Government bonds are paying about 3%. And the 3-month T-bill is, look at it, was almost zero for all these last 3 or 4 or 5 years. All right. Have we had enough for today? I think we should stop. Feel free to send me an email or reach out if you have any questions or concerns or you're worried about anything, let me know. And otherwise, I'll see you at the same Zoom link and password on Wednesday at 12:30. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.